Hey, what's going on? What you doing? Really? DJ, let me see here. Where you from? Where you from? Thank you for speaking. Yeah. Hey, Cynthia, you want to come up? Y'all can come up. All you gotta do is hit that link. Y'all can come up here. I was just testing it out. I was gonna sit here and just, man, I was like, I hope somebody come up here. That's all. So you can hit that link if you want to talk. Y'all can hit that link and come up here. It was two people. I'm down to one. My phone is on the charger, so I'm leaning back. So what's good? What's good? You abandoned me. Who up on here? Who up in the comments? Say I got one person on here. I tried. Doom, 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 doom. I just sit back and chill till somebody talk. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for the invite, but going to respectful. Oh, dang, Sunset. What's going on? Dang, that's deep. Hold on a second. Now, who DJ?
You don't remember me, Queen, but we go way back. They took my page, they took my IG page down.
Oh, oh my
so
goodness.
so I have not been able to find you. And when you do show up on here, it's like for a quick second, it'd be late at night. But you
Uh,
don't remember me, but we go way back.
Remind me. Just remind me, man.
Okay. Let me see. I remember one time you did your first giveaway for someone who repost your tarot
Wow.
reading, and I was the person who won the giveaway, and you gave
Yeah.
me this beautiful
Oh, you gone back. Oh, you girl, you a brought back. I know exactly who you are. You the
yeah.
one that always ask many of the people I deal with, like sitting down there. I keep to myself. I don't deal with nobody. I got all these spirits around here, all this negativity around me. But yet you had that man. And
I
I remember you. I ain't gonna mention the other person's name, but you had I remember who you are.
yeah. How you been?
I've been good. I've been on TikTok. And now I'm trying to get started on YouTube. I'm trying to move over here now.
Keep up with the TikTok. It's the new wave. I think
And
it would definitely help you get reach more people.
yeah, it's good for that. I give her that. I give you that. But I want to go. I've not been having this YouTube page for so long, and it's like, you know what? I could be more free. Trust me.
It's more
I can't be
personable.
myself. I can't be myself on TikTok
I feel you. And
because
it's
they
more personable.
for what I'm trying to do. If I'm trying to be, I was my whole thing. I always wanted to get paid for my content. I was been content creator for years. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But I didn't take it seriously until the last 2 years. You know what I mean? Started looking into all this stuff. So it's like, why build an empire all these years just to get on like somewhere in like that's all your content is on there. So why get on there and mess around fumble the bag because you said the wrong thing, you're getting banned, and they take your page down. That's all your stuff. You know what I mean?
I
You can't keep all
understand.
that, huh?
I understand what you mean. But
Yeah.
little things here and there could definitely help take that traffic over to your YouTube. I
Hold on a
remember we
second.
used to do your lives on Insta,
Go ahead. I'm listening.
and oh my gosh, I forgot who was the young man that you used to do your lives with.
Charles, he's still around. Charles is still around. Charles just got him his first job. Well, not his first job. Charles, because he was in college. He went to bed early. Yeah, he just started working. This probably like his sixth day. Yeah,
That's
he's still
all.
that's my ace.
Yeah, and then I remember you did one live with your niece before,
Mhm.
and she and you were helping her develop her gifts.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes.
I remember different people were coming up, and you were just asking her, what's the first thought that comes to your mind when you say that person's name to yourself? What's the first feeling that comes to mind for you? What's the first this? What's the first that? Yeah.
Wow. You know what? You giving me chills because well, Simpson down there, she's on my TikTok, and she just recently came across me. And for the last year and a half, I've been telling people, a lot of people, they, when they approach me on there, they think I'm new. A lot of people from, since I've been on there, and I told her, I said, I've been out for a while. You know what I mean? And I said, a lot of these people,
Years.
huh?
Years. You've been out for years.
Yeah, but a lot of people though, this is the thing. I said a lot of these people. I've been on. I don't know if you've been on TikTok, but I said a lot of these people. They want these a lot of these new tarot card readers been taught by me through other people because a lot of people, back then, like in 2017, 16, and
Mhm.
going up, it was on a handful of people doing tarot that was out, especially our, you want to go our skin color type of thing. It was a certain style you did, a certain lingo, a certain way, a swag. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people now, like I said, it's a lot of people, like you said, from Instagram. And that it's a lot of people you see is not with me no more. But there's a lot of people who sit underneath me and is out there doing the stuff now. They would never tell you who they got it from.
You
That
help
makes sense.
a lot of people tap into their spiritual gifts.
Mhm.
A lot of people who felt like they were just going crazy, and that, oh no, it's just a coincidence.
Mhm.
You help pull them to the side and you let them know.
But
One of my friends that I made on IG, she told me about a time, ooh, where you met her at some restaurant, I believe, and then you sat her down,
you
and
say
then
that's that. I know you told that's old girl. That's old girl from here. I
yeah,
know.
and then you told her like, hey, you got this. You strong, and then you told her about her life. You told her about her story, and you helped her. You
Mhm.
helped all of us.
They want
You
to
helped
speak
a lot
a
of
lot.
us.
I'm telling you the fact. Oh God, you gonna make me cry on top. But cause some days I sit back. I say I'm gonna start saying this. But I'm not the only one. But I'm talking about in a certain time era, in an era. You know what I mean? A lot of people, that I know that was around. It's like it's like I tell people, and even now, as people that's around me, if you sit back, you watch them, and you watch the lingo, and they get mad at me because it's like I know where you came from, I know how you start, but yeah, you got people. Let me be quiet because I got to tell them
No,
the truth.
I get it.
I
And
got to tell them the truth. Man.
you
You don't
deserve your
understand. That's
flowers.
why I'm coming over here now. But you
You
spoke
deserve your
something
flowers.
that I'm glad Cynthia is here to hear it.
No, you deserve your flowers. And I think it's because you quiet, you incognito. You
Mm.
like you say, you don't like being around too many different people because of the energies and stuff like that.
Girl,
But
I still do that today. I tell people that. I said,
yeah,
I said, I
and
don't hang around. You never
yes,
see me with a whole bunch of spirits. I mean, you see me a couple people not just knee deep into a whole bunch of spiritual people, just going crazy type of stuff. I kind
yes,
of stay in my
you
little
very
lane.
yes. You're very particular about that because you don't want you got one mind and you want to keep it.
Yes.
So I know you keep to yourself, and there's very few people that you deal with and stuff like that. And for the ones that you do deal with, you help, you inspire, and stuff like that. Do you still give readings? Do you still have your website?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, well that's awesome. Do you put that out? Like, do you
Yeah, that's what I said. If you go on to, I'm about to send you my TikTok page.
Yes, please
It's
do,
gonna
because
blow your mind. Yeah.
follow.
I did
Yeah.
paranormal. I finally got recognized in my city here.
Just
Um, they last October, I was one of the tour guides for the tour guides to help to go inside and to go on the paranormal 2 hunt. So I took them downtown to all the haunted buildings, and I tapped into the buildings and stuff like that. Alone that I help people with their spirit, like how I've been online. I was helping people with that, and I took them inside and I did a live. You ever seen like on Kim Russo, how they go in and start giving like tapping in, telling the history.
yes,
I was
yes.
telling, I'm not from here, so I was telling all the history, and after that, I ran to this. I started working with one of the historians here in Enterprise, and he started showing me news articles and stuff that I was talking about. And also, I got to do my first overnight stay in a haunted house here in a B&B. I got videos.
Are you gonna put them on
They
YouTube?
on. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to look them up
Yeah,
then.
you
And
really
I'm
been
catching
gone.
up. Yeah,
Because I
it's been
have
a
been
minute.
gone for
I got a
Instagram.
lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
They took my IG page down.
Wow.
kept trying to be
Wow.
I kept trying to be a clapback queen. And they reported me.
Wow.
And then they took that page down.
Dang.
But I'm
That,
so happy to just see your face. Like you are so talented. You are so instrumental in the spiritual community. And you do it with love. You don't do it with
wow.
judgment. You do it with love. If spirit tells you to tell somebody a message, you let them know. Even if you don't like them, you let them know. Like you good peoples, you keep to yourself. You don't bother nobody. You
Mm.
deserve all your flowers. So I'm definitely happy I got to catch you.
Wow. 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 I'm glad. Look. I hope Simpson's still down there because they everybody like. I would tell something. I keep to myself. Yeah, because she's near my city. She's like, I think about 2 hours apart. About 2 hours apart. So yeah,
So do
this
you normally do your lives around this time?
uh, you never know when you're gonna catch him. But the thing is, like I said, when I got on him, you're like, what's wrong? I was bracing myself to sit here and just, like start work. Trying to get my page worked up on here. I'm starting to come. This is like me getting started on YouTube. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, here I go to sit here and just and like, hey, somebody's here, and here you go. Say,
It be
hey,
like that. Sometimes you just do it and then you'll be surprised. You'll be
yeah,
like, oh, I didn't think nobody would be coming. Or, oh, okay. Let's break
and
out the cards. Let's see what the spirit got to say.
you sure?
So I'm just happy. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see your face. And just know that I thank you. I thank you for being a part of this community. I thank you for your knowledge. I thank you for your willingness to share the knowledge because we know how people could be real sedity.
Yeah.
And once they learn, they feel like you should already know, and then they treat you very off putting. And the fact that you are just an abundant person of love, of peace, of honesty. I just wanted to give you your flowers because you deserve that. You deserve all
Wow.
your.
Wow. Wow. You giving me chills, girl. Well, thank you. Wow. Wow. Maybe it was meant. Maybe it was meant for just us. Well, between you and the sense and down. She said very nice and profound compliments. Thank you. But maybe it was meant.
Well,
To
truth
have
is
to-
truth. Truth is truth. Truth is truth. Truth is truth. And I'm just telling you the truth. Because, oh my gosh, I mean, I'm talking about day one, day one. Oh my gosh. Way back. 2017, 20, yes.
Yes. Yes. Before it got
Exactly.
too crazy out there. Crazy, 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 crazy. Now,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. Yeah. I swear to God, it's like I sound like a broken record. I tell people, I say, I've been out. 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 Yeah. So wow.
Um, well, I want to know, like, what is it that you are planning to do for your, I guess, renaissance of YouTube?
Well, not on. Well, see, yeah, we got a lot of catching. My whole thing on here is pray the Lord. Like I said, I'm really starting to get into all this content. Like really start looking to what the hell is going on. They talking about shutting all this stuff down, which I doubt. If it, they gonna put a new name on something. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
Um, I just want to get in a place from where I learned TikTok. I want to get in a place to where I can not get, like on TikTok, we could be talking like right now, right?
Hmm.
And all of a sudden, boom, your page gets shut down for 7 days, get
Wow.
blocked. Because somebody put this, you can't really do too much about it. It's like, whoa, like what the? And that was pretty much the toll that took on my TikTok. So I said, you know what? I can't, it made me unstable. You know what I mean?
Censorship.
Yeah, I
And
said I
after a
couldn't count on
while,
my.
it takes this one person to feel some type of way, and that's
Yes,
it.
yes. And there's like in the midst of 7 days down. So I want to get over here to where I can 'cause like I said, I'm more than just cards. I'm a content creator. Like I do my life. If you go on that page, you go, holy shit, my life. I couldn't. You see more than what you see on Instagram. You see life. You meet my a little. Which you see paranormal activity. I open up my life more than I ever did. What's
Okay,
going
I
on?
definitely gotta catch up because I
You
done
eat it. You want to cook
out.
some more tomorrow? But no, but content, like I said, showing my daily activities, talking to people, basically podcasting, doing a little bit of everything, but just to where I just want to get to where I'm not getting cut off like that.
I understand what you mean, especially when you have a message for the people. Because it's the age of Aquarius. There's a lot of things that need to be spoken out.
Yeah,
And then for
yeah,
anyone, anything, any word, anything can trigger something off and then shut you down.
yeah. So it's
It
like,
can ultimately
yeah.
lead to some type of way.
Yeah, so I just like open up my ministry, like telling people I do like a lot of murder cases and stuff like that. But just comics and just open like how we talking stuff like this. Like you never know. That was called the rabbit hole shopper. It's like you never know what's gonna come out. Like just talking. One day we might do tarot. You just never know. And just me talking now, just tapping in. You know what I mean? It's just a place where I could be me without worrying about you know instantly. I'm not a ratchet person, like I do nothing dangerous on here, but just a place where, I have to just constantly get cut down, shut down every 7 days and stuff like that. More stability.
I understand what you mean. And you deserve that because by the end of the day, you got a lot to teach.
Yes.
So
So
I completely understand what you mean. But I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely gotta follow you back on Instagram and look at
no,
all of your past
no,
videos.
the main thing is TikTok and definitely if you come on here, if I know how like I told people I get five, get study people. Like so far I got two. I know Charles is three. I'm gonna get like five, get 30 people to come on here and just get this page warmed up. 'Cause like I noticed that we got somebody else here. That, to keep it warmed up, still sitting here like I was sitting here inside, it was like crickets. But yeah. So one thing I learned about YouTube, you definitely I guess in the beginning you definitely gotta at least have your peoples. Like, hey. And I guess by that it warms up your page. You know what I mean? And then
To
to
get
start
more
bringing traffic.
traction. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. And also, if you have like more so like a schedule too, that helps.
Mm-hmm.
You normally come in when you feel like it. But if you have,
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'll set aside this certain time,
I
and
know
then
that.
that will help.
Yeah. But you know what? I did for a minute. I did had a schedule when people all came. That's when I had good traffic on TikTok. And when it started getting sporadic, like boom, I said, okay, that's why. But when I start getting like building good traffic, like, hey, cool. Y'all said you start building rapport. Like, okay, now I'm up in here. Y'all said I had good five. Okay, here I go, y'all. 11 o'clock. catch lunchtime. I would try to get people around lunchtime. So
That would
now I
be
was like, yeah,
that would be
yeah,
but
late night.
I'm just happy about that. And sometimes late night is good too because I feel that late night sometimes that's when you're more of yourself.
Yeah.
It's not the day-to-day, the day-to-day mask that you put on, you
Mhm.
know, I got to be this person for work. I got to do this for the kids. I got to do this for the when it's nighttime, I feel like you're more so closer to yourself and you
Yeah.
drop that down and
Oh,
whatever it
100%.
is that you're feeling that
Oh,
you
night tripper.
ignored, you know?
What's up,
There go
bro?
my partner. Hey.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of my
How y'all
partners
doing?
from Memphis from TikTok. Yeah.
You know I'm in the building.
Yes. This is Miss DJ. She
We got to
surprised
turn
me
it up
with
in here.
huh? Is it a delay? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. How you doing out there in Memphis? How y'all
I'm
make
gonna
it to
turn it
that
up a bit.
tornado?
Oh man, it's we made it through good, but the people in Mississippi got it bad.
Yeah. I was on live that night when that was going on because we had a storm going on. I guess the girl thought I was in Mississippi. I said I'm in Alabama, and just to wake up that morning and like, whoa, you know, sheesh. Since need to bring her butt up on here, and nobody got to see you, girl. She also I'm going to sleep and we still be home watching.
Mississippi got it bad though.
Yeah.
Over 20 people died.
Oh my
Woo,
God.
woo. You think it's FEMA gonna step in?
Yeah.
I want to say no
CJ said no. Damn. Why you say no?
because it's not that big enough of a catastrophe. You get what I mean?
Sis and laugh. Y'all. I said, well, don't believe the hype. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's reality, y'all. Jesus Christ. It's sad. It's sad. I guess they picking and choosing. Picking and choosing. Picking and choosing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Dripper.
Yeah.
Can you feel the drip on his page? You think we're gonna even DJ? Y'all think we can make it happen?
Most
Oh,
definitely.
definitely. Yeah. For sure. For
Oh
sure.
look, get our content going. Look, get our content going. Hey, y'all start getting paid for y'all views on y'all channel. I don't care y'all posting ice cream. You just gotta get on that monetization. So serious. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I want to see what it's like. I want to see what it's like, man. Yeah, got it. So Matt, what you think about that situation? Hold on a second. Somebody left me a comment. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. They in the private chat. Hold on a second. I'm having a delay on. Okay. Okay.
It's like it's echoing, and it's like a delay on something. I don't know.
Let me see if it's me. I'm gonna mute myself.
No, 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 no. I don't think it's you. I just think it's probably my phone.
All right, y'all. He said he having a delay. I'm sorry. I kicked my own stuff out the thing. Hold on a second. Let's see here. There go DJ. Let's see here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna kick my own stuff out the chat. He said, yeah, I guess he said, good night, buddy. Gotta be up early. A lot of running. She always say that. She probably laying and rubbing her toes together. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So
Hold on,
what
let me
y'all
try
think?
something.
Okay. So DJ, what you
Mhm.
think? Oh, you ain't. I forgot. Hold on a second. Let me put this stuff up. Hold on a second. Let me update you on what you been missing. Well, you know I do tarot, and you know I'm good. I'm a good medium. So you ain't miss my. I'm a good medium, but it's something called a rabbit hole. You know how I used to do the stories on you do the stories
Okay.
on Instagram. I was like to sit there and do stories, reading the cards.
Yeah.
Okay, got even better, honey. Ooh-wee. So, what y'all think about that situation? Because we had a conversation on TikTok about the lady who shot her husband, well, her boyfriend. What you think about that, Mac?
I couldn't
Um,
even really just hear because of the echo.
I felt it was devastating. Um, honestly, I feel like she's more
I
worried about
think that
herself
is all could have
now.
been avoided because I feel like the mother of the female is actually she instigated the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But
Go ahead, Mac.
and and I also feel like that she really didn't mean to do it, but she was really just amped up trying to show out for the Facebook. And it's crazy. It's hard. I can't really just I really can't just judge the situation, but I just know that it was wrong to do that in front of the kids, though. You know what I mean?
You want to tap into the minds of it?
I would like to. I feel that I didn't know that her mom was amping her up. Um,
I mean,
I feel personally for me, I feel
possibly
like
we
she's
could,
I feel
Okay,
like
let's
she's
go.
sad about, you know, having to go to jail and it being I feel like she
but
was
who has
happy
the
to put it
kids
on
though?
Flashing
Well,
Ooh.
this what I've seen so far about it. I haven't seen nothing about it. I just on a few podcasts. I just heard. I guess somebody played the clip. You heard the man saying, pretty much let me go. Hold on a second. He was saying, let me go. And then you heard the young lady, I guess that's when you heard the gun go off. And she's like, oh, I'm going to go to jail, right? And that's what got quiet.
Right.
Now, I never saw the video. I didn't want to take that on into my spirit. I
No,
feel
they
like
Right.
cut
Right.
it was
Right.
audio.
good for her until it wasn't. And I feel that I mean, I'm sure she feels bad, but not bad enough. I feel like she feels more so worse that she's going to jail and it's all out there in video, if that makes sense.
From what I heard, now, this is what I picked up when I was talking about online. This is what I picked up. We was talking about, let's get on some ninja stuff, some black folk. I want to say black folks. Let's get on relationships. Let's get on real life scenarios. Like I said, let's get in. Like I know my surroundings growing up, and Mac, I'm pretty sure you've been around it. These are things we consider normal. A lot of us been in relationships. I've seen your friends or anybody getting slapped upside their head, drug talk crazy to some. You see some females raw dog a man, vice versa. You know what I mean? You see females treat men like females, right? You always see and you see some people break out weapons all the time. Like there you go with that gun. You see it goes down all day long. Look at Christian Rock and Blueface. You see people getting black eyes and get back together. You just don't hear about it all the time. Every people going to jail. Every dude's going to the hospital, because the girlfriend was stabbed with a fork or something. Every female, yeah. And let me tell, and from what, and let me say, and I didn't see the video, just played the audio. But by her voice in the conversation, you could, like I said, you could tell this wasn't their first time doing that. This is something that's on the regular. These are people you can tell by the action that either they knew she had a gun or they didn't know she had a gun because you too comfortable. You know, you didn't hear nobody screaming. Hey, put no gun down. I mean, that's on audio I heard. You know what I mean? Either you're used to that lifestyle. If you get what I'm saying.
I get what you mean.
Now,
Normal. It's the same
yeah,
scene. It's
yeah.
the same
So
scene that's played out, and that it went
yeah,
up. It went out of scene.
yeah, it got out of hand. Now I don't know if I heard the mom. I heard people saying the mother had I guess instigate. I didn't hear that part. And let's tap into the situation at hand. Let's go behind the scenes since we kind of got to feel that
Well,
this is normacy. It says heavy. I kept speaking about the mother. It says heavy influence as in betrayal, change of plans as in human sacrifice. This is trouble, right? It says they may have tampered with evidence on the
mm,
scene or place of residence as in morgue or doctor's office. But we're gonna go ahead and say malicious acts. What do you think was tampered with on the scene? What do you think they tampered with?
Mm, probably the body.
You think that conversation relies too?
Probably the body, or maybe she put some marks on herself to make it look like he hit
probably.
her.
Who you think was the heavy influence? Because y'all was talking about the mother at the time. Who you think was the heavy influence? Since we think, like this could be a regular, ongoing thing.
Well, a heavy influence on the situation, I feel like it probably had been like, well, the mother could have made things a lot better because if anything, she could have been the mediator of the situation to keep.
Well,
Now
the
this
mom
is
could
what.
say,
Go ahead.
let it go. If he's cheating on you, figure out a way to just separate.
Now this is what I heard on one of the podcasts. They said that the mother supposed, like you're saying, supposedly was, I guess they say, was assuming that family before it told them, hey, y'all need to go ahead and break up. This has been an ongoing thing. You know what I mean? I guess they said the young lady didn't want him to leave. Um, I guess they said the mother, I guess, supposedly said, hey, look, I'm basically like had that, like, I'm tired of keep coming back over here. Y'all need to go ahead and handle your business type of attitude. So I'm not for sure. And let's go deeper. Here we go. Let's have some mimosas. As in P.S. Your blank what? Hold on a second. Is what blank is shown as in skirt? Is your what is showing as in Visine, as in doctor's orders? Hold on a second. Let's have some mimosas. Hold on a second. Now this could be of a lifestyle. Hold on a second.
With
Knock at the
alcohol?
door. Hold on a second. It says knock at the door. This is panic mode. Maybe paranoid. Let's see here. It said as in court, as in ex-lovers. Uh-oh. As in past mistakes on site. Ex-lovers, right? Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Ex-lovers. Here we go. Hiding. Uh-oh. Here we go. Hey, it's been on Go on Minds. You knew you was slipping in our neighborhood as a place of business or off the rip, right? This is a conversation. As in hiding under what? Snow? Snow as in what, my sneezer? That's a representation of somebody probably, somebody laying low. Where they been, somebody could be off that white. As in snow as in my boots. That's a metaphor somewhere cold, right? Snow
Hmm.
as in bunny. A lot of times you think of somebody and say, with my snow bunny, if you're messing with a ninja, or it could be his baby mama. It says snow as in my feelings laying low. They say it's supposed to be separating, right?
Hmm.
Here we go. They said this relationship will last for a while, as in great what? Ideal. Take action ASAP. You have all the answers. Oh, let's go here. They saying something so sound like somebody already got them another lover. It says, I'm so hood or streetwise. I'm slowly backsliding. Someone gonna mess around and get the whole squad hit up. Man, what's up now? If somebody's backsliding and I'm so hood, this could be a male talking. Could this male be backsliding as far as going back to his old ways or going back into another relationship? And the other person, like, you gonna fuck around, and what she did, she shot him, right?
Yeah.
We get into the minds of what's the situation, the motives. Here we go. It says blatantly spoke motives, as in DOA. DOA is not always dead on arrival, which is was DO. He was dead on arrival, but also dead to the situation. It says, here we go. It says jump over the broom by force. Somebody said, man, what's that? Is oh, so you jumping on the broom too fast. Somebody jumped the broom. Oh, AKA jumped the gun. Literally. Here we go. It says, this is a renegade. This is somebody, it says, hold on a second. This is, as in problems and minutes. I heard they said the young girl, she was ready. She wasn't, I won't call her a young girl. But man, that's how people feel like, a young girl.
Mm-hmm.
She probably had issues herself. You could tell by her voice. She, woo. They keep saying it wasn't her first time. She'd been bullying that man. She was a bully. Her mama probably couldn't handle her. Her mom probably knew exactly how, this girl, I'm tired of this shit. You get your hair, girl, get the shit over with. Doing from the goddamn kids. Hey, come on, I'm tired of coming up over here. I'm gonna do shit, the girl. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Some mom know when they daughter beat on their man or talking crazy to their man, they like when your daughter or anybody, when one crazy to a man, let's keep it 100. A lot of times you hear somebody getting into it, you think to yourself, oh, they all right, they can handle themselves, they gonna be all right, they got it. Hold on a second. He said, "True, Max." He said, "True." He commented from the background. He said, "True." Now, and it says right here. That's what I'm saying. If she had that gun, you even when you heard the gun come out, you hear nobody be surprised. I'm talking for the clips that they played. I ain't nobody get surprised. So this is something you used to. That's like I was talking about on the Migos. Not the Migos. What's the name? Quavo? Well, no, what's the one that got killed? Takeoff? Not take what?
Takeoff.
Yeah, Takeoff. Look, I'm getting confused. But how everybody was saying like, oh, he stood up, he was preparing. I said, you know what? I said, this is what I picked up on it. If there's all that arguing they were showing, you saw that all that commotion they had going on around there. I just had them sitting there. Did you see that part about it, DJ?
I saw the pictures or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Well,
So I think you mean like in the sense of it's just a different day, same shit. Like,
okay.
okay,
Well, yeah.
it's like
When you used to
whatever.
something, if you see how that has testosterone, where that man ego, if all that,
And it's like there he go, whatever.
yeah.
But,
Only two
yeah, I
things could
understand
be
what you mean.
happening. Either a person used to it, or they on stage drunk out that lean. They do somebody some shit. Nothing good sitting there. Or three, I don't know. It could have been a Holy Spirit telling them sit there. You hear
I
me?
think I think that environment it was just used to it because they showed some of her posts on Facebook where
There
she was
you go.
talking about him putting his business out there. So it's
He said take off. He said take off. Look, he helped me from the background. And see, I didn't watch all the video. I'm just gonna. You picked up on it too. I'm just going by what I'm seeing. Everybody, I'm like, man, you have to be, grown up. PTSD because a person going, be quiet,
mhm.
hey, sit still. But if you're used to it, that's like you go to your barbecues, the holidays, your uncle in there. You know how many parties everybody I've been to, and you and your friend about there cutting up, you just be sitting there. Here they go. Oh, you
Yeah,
see somebody, they like, I don't think nobody knew personally. That's why I said I don't think that was a setup. I don't think that
yeah,
was
I
a set. I think
definitely don't
it just
feel
went
that
left.
way. I just feel like
Huh?
she just wanted to put him out there, put his
Hmm.
business out there, and I just feel like she felt in control until she wasn't in control.
Oh, you talking about the girl? Oh, now
Yes.
that one. Now
Mhm.
that one right there. Yeah, I think it was premeditated. I think she. Oh, ah, ah, ah. It's iffy, but she knew what she was doing.
I think she's more sad about her life being over than she is about him dying.
I
Like,
think
I
it's
don't
put
find
face
it
last.
funny, but I just
They
feel like
know.
that's her mindset. Like,
Oh, here we go. Listen to what they said. They said ran down as in highway, as in parking lot, as in house, as in trap. It says you gonna have to use it or lose it because I'm not backing down. Oh, we.
hmm,
When you said that about that girl, so that could be the energy of both of them. You know what I mean?
hmm.
You want I ain't that what I say. That's when two people are comfortable with each other.
Do you think? Do you think that that like at that moment she felt like he was really like, you know what, I'm done with your ass. I'm leaving for good.
You know what I think? I think I think she was gonna do that anyway. I think that what I said it's not the first time. It just this time like it wouldn't let it just finally boom. That's like you ever get into a fight and one day that oh my god like you got a black eye like oh shit
Yeah,
damn
like, oh, we were just tussling. I didn't mean.
yeah yeah yeah
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Too even for the stuff that I heard up to the gunshot, it was just too nonchalant. I mean, it wasn't like no danger. I just feel it was like, hey man, it was some shit you would sit there like, come on, person, yeah, get that. People, you had to, and when you step in the shit, you know, people talk to you, man, get the, y'all had to get that shit on. Yeah, you lazy motherfucker. You know, people talk shit on some
Yeah.
kind of shit. So,
Sometimes, depending if the person is used to the
yeah.
person being abusive, they do try to just act
Hmm.
like it's nonchalant because they feel
Yeah.
like if they do rile up, it's gonna make them rile up even more.
Mhm. I think they finally it is, you know, it's sad. I think it's one of the cases finally got caught up.
Yeah,
Caught in AKA caught in the act. It's sad.
it's
And I think anybody well, I think that's what they're gonna make an example out of her. You know, if she God forbid she get what's it, a matlock on her against her. You know what I mean? Like, girl, you pre-med. You know, they throw the book at her. They can really do that. You know what I mean? Her mentality. Anybody like how we looking through like her when you get into the mentality of a person. Okay, this is
hmm
something. This is something. You know that this is not the first time you guys been comfortable. Like, no, you had that gun all along. They're gonna, you know, this is and you know, even if you did just pull it out, I didn't hear nobody in the background get surprised. I ain't nobody say no.
Yeah, even the kids, no mama, nothing. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, so that tells you about the environment.
The environment, the energy, the mentality.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Look
heartbreaking.
at you. You tapped the in, girl. It feels different, don't it?
It just makes me feel sad
Yeah.
because it didn't have to happen. You know, you weren't fighting for your life. You didn't have to pull out that gun. You could have let that man walk away. And I'm sure right now she's going through that in her mind, like, dang, I should have just let him walk. Dang, I should have just. It's either two things. It's either she's thinking like that, or she's thinking, damn, I shouldn't have put it on live because I could have said he attacked me first. You know?
Let's go here. It said, ain't no babies are broke bums on my roster. It said, these bitches be checking my page in the streets. Hold on a sec. It says, superstar diva I got been on my ish. It's just guilty as in arrogance, as a humble at the broken oaths. Ooh wee, she might be humble now.
Yeah. It was good till it wasn't. And she does seem like that type to have that mentality just from the little post that she was writing about him on Facebook. She
Wow.
probably does feel like, oh, I'm a hood celebrity. Everybody jocking me on my page, and this man
Mhm.
can't keep his penis to himself, and you just putting it all out there. That's why you felt so comfortable going on live, because you
Wow.
wanted to give him a show. Because
So
it's
this is
nothing new for
bigger.
you to give him a show.
This is bigger than I think. I mean, dang. Hold on a second. You know, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It says, hold on a second. After the storm and court orders, we still kept close tabs. Hold on a second. On each other because deep down we're soulmates. So for what it sounds like, they probably have somebody probably did go to jail before. God, the police called to the house, huh? It's
Oh,
hey,
that
y'all
the
need to
police
separate
came to
for a
that
minute.
house many a time. Many a times. They probably know them by first, middle, and
Oh
last
my
name.
gosh. Because it says snitch and it says rats pop tart. Yeah, you snitch on me. You caught the police. That's how they be talking. You caught the police on me. It says, it says sole partners by as in crime, by marriage or time we're spent together, we're an army. It says as in represent, as in loyalty behind bars, aka street social media squad. It's something about that social media.
Yeah, she was addicted to it. That's why she went on live. She was like, I'm gonna put on a show. I'm gonna put on another show.
Listen to this. My boo or bae choose my main meal at night, as in Silky Slim or Big Brick Brenda or Po' Boy Gone Bad. This is dark motives, as in sex slave. It says, as in social networking, dang, private occasion, as in duo group pack, as in special president suites. Mm, somebody soliciting. It says you need anger management. It says as in clear thoughts, go the distance. It says can't wait until the test is over. Lord forgive me. That's probably what she forgetting now. Like you need anger management, like you said, dang. And she probably like, I can't wait till this test is over. Lord forgive me.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It says too much evidence. Not ready to speak about it. Jesus Christ. It says maybe shook. Oh, it said maybe we should leave this alone for a while until the coast is clear. It said too much evidence, not ready to speak about it. Ooh, and we just said that. If anybody, she had like a Matlock. What's that? What's the old? Not the
Yeah, it
spies.
was
What's the
Matlock.
detectives?
He
Matlock,
was the
nigga. Oh,
lawyer.
the lawyer back in the day, the TV show Matlock.
That used to be my favorite show. I
Yeah,
used to come home from high school and tune in. Yes.
yeah. I said she better get no Matlock. Somebody look here.
I'll
You-
watch that in the heat of the night.
Yeah.
I'll watch those reruns.
And that's what's happening. We in the heat of the hole right now. We're going down the rabbit hole with this one. Look how you tap
Yeah.
that. So this girl got some skill. You're like,
It feels
yes.
like they were probably codependent on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like they loved each other, but they couldn't stand each other. And then they loved
Yeah.
each other again and they couldn't stand each other. And it was just a constant, it was just the same song and dance. That's what it felt
Mm-hmm.
like. Like they get like this and then things cool down and then they back to lovey dovey and then he does something she don't like it and they back on 10 and then calm
Mm-hmm.
down, lovey dovey. So it just felt like she was, acting out one of the scenes in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was just another chapter in the book. And
Went into it.
she wasn't expecting that to go that far.
Yeah.
But it happened. It was out of the script, in a
Yeah.
sense.
God forgive me. She said this crazy. Yeah, like, nigga, yeah. Yeah, no, did you see me do? Oh, girl, I'm gonna let his motherfucking ass up, bitch. Girl. She just hoping that motherfucker would have went through his fucking shirt instead of him.
Yeah, I'm sure she's was pushing a lot right now.
Man, that is, you keep saying that. You strongly feel that, like, and then you said script, you strongly feel that this was made like, damn, like, wow, I fucked
Yes,
up
I
for
feel
real.
like yes, cause she's someone who, cause I saw some of the posts that she wrote about him. I
Mm-hmm.
think he was bisexual and
Okay.
he was cheating on cheating on her with somebody in the workplace, and she wrote about that on her thing. So she's not above using her life for the world to see and for
Hmm.
her to put him out there. And it seemed like it's something that she was very comfortable with doing. So I just feel like it was just the same script. If you
Wow, that's
comfortable to
deep.
put that on social media, you comfortable with people judging and watching, and I feel like, because for some people, you know, that's their outlet in a sense.
Mhm. Well, let's see
And
what the
even
card
though
says.
they're not themselves, they're on 10. It's a show. You get what I mean? It's a show. And
Okay,
then
here we go. It says, I have a clear understanding who I'm booking at, as in at night or your own imagination couldn't fathom. Here we go. It says, something ain't feeling right. They better be playing, as in his cell phone. Hey, call my what? As in driving way too fast. Why so serious? Man, they hit my phone, panic mode. As in be mindful, TTG. What do you think is going on? You think this is them heading over there? Or him heading over there to that house?
hmm, TTG.
Train to go. And I have a clear understanding who I'm bucking at. I mean,
I think
who I'm talking shit
I
to.
think that was her planning it out. You get what I mean? Like
Ooh,
she was planning it out. Like, okay, I'm gonna put his ass on live. I'm going da 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 da. This is what I'm gonna say. You get what I mean? I feel like
that's
that was
spirit.
her
That's
mindset.
spirit. That's
Prep,
spirit energy.
yes, prepping
Yeah,
before
premeditate.
before
Yeah,
the show. You get what I mean?
yes. Look at you. Yes. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me go some more. Hold on a second. Ask spirit a question
Um,
about the question because I got a box. They pull the cards out. They give conversations
okay.
to ask questions about
My
that night.
question is she sad he's dead?
Well, you've been wanting to know that. Hold on a second.
Yes.
Here we go. Please look at the blessing now present. Hell yes, you done cut them cords. Here we go. Body shaming, body ripping, body paint, body glove, as in going bananas over my new body. Uh oh. As in dirt. Uh oh, it's turn over. Rough house, as in unworthy to a fault, not for everybody. As in dirtbag 101, begging for mercy, rough around the edges. Okay, here we go. Can't fathom being on the other side of the story. They willing to play favor if you don't. Uh oh. Maybe playing everyone in this situation. Don't get guilt tripped into thinking they are the victim. Trust me, they set this up on purpose. Wow.
So she don't think he was
That's
all that
good.
innocent.
You know that movie Primal Fear?
No, I never heard of it.
That's what is it Richard Gere? That's the movie where he was a lawyer, right? And
Mhm.
if I can't mistake, it basically I forgot was a murder happened. And throughout the movie, he was trying to defend one of the people they said did it. But the man played crazy. He basically trying to get him, on the crazy thing. You know what I mean? Like he's not,
Mhm. Mhm.
what's
Again.
that word
Okay.
to stay in trial? Girl, he won, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess what happened? Doing this is right in the courthouse. And I'm mistaken. I think if I'm mistaken, either Richard Gere walked past the room or somehow, make a long story short, he made, I don't know if there's a comment. Basically, the man showed his true colors.
The mask slipped down.
Yes, like, I'm not, he's a whole, like, he drew like, oh, holy, like, you're not fucking crazy. Like, I gotta kill her off.
It be like that sometimes. I feel like she's probably right now. I feel like from what you read out, it feels like she's probably like saying, "Y'all sad for this ninja, but if y'all don't even know what he put me through, if y'all don't even know, he ain't even know." You know what I mean?
One of those scary young straight females type of attitude, that energy, little young girl go up in there.
Yeah, like if you didn't even know what he did, he wasn't even all that good for y'all to be crying about him. What about me? What he put me through? If he ain't do da da da, da, I wouldn't even been that hot to get that gun and da. You get what I mean?
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. And you know what? They be hot headed like they say. You know, it be females that's not afraid to go to jail. They're not afraid. You got to think for the
And she
person.
wanted the whole world to see it. That's why she put it on live.
And you know what it could be too? You if you want to get on the mental aspect, you want to get all therapeutic. This could be somebody also bipolar. And going back to primal fear, where she can have split personality. Woman, like you said, you could be feeling, look that cute, that little insular girl. And whoa, I seen it.
Mhm.
You see, oh my God, I'm really been it. And next, whoa, turn Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, on you real quick.
Mhm.
So that's probably what you're feeling. You sense like that. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh, yeah, she's hurt. But baby, don't realize she is the villain. She is
Mhm.
that monster for real. It's in her blood. Ooh, that was good. So yeah, so now we are stepping into the Angie, I guess this we call AKA motives. You know, the history, like what I guess what led up to the scenario, the good possibility,
Mhm.
allegedly that led up to those. Who else has a situation like that? It's been a lot of stuff like that going on. Um, wow, that was good. That was a good one. I don't know how long that one's gonna last. And you know what's crazy?
What?
That could put a little blemish because you're not even trying to free a lot of people lately, but that can put a blemish just like that. Oh, well, you know how lately they've been trying to get people like, oh, they've been talking about the women's rights and stuff like that, domestic violence.
Yes.
They just get on the brink are really, just showing more empathy. But now this right here, woo, not saying, everybody, man get abused, women get abused, but now it's like, oh, this can be the poster child for, see, we told you these women.
Men go through this too, and we
Hmm.
don't talk enough about this.
Yeah, but this what they would do. And then you know who else did a backsliding too? The transgender community. Just when they got on the brink of, besides going crazy with the cancel culture, now they have, from what I'm tapping into now, I'm starting to
Yeah.
listen with the thing
Yeah.
with the school. And they're like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, now it's like,
Oh
oh, see,
yeah.
we told you, see.
See, y'all not right in the head. Cause if
Yeah,
y'all was right in the head, look at what y'all do. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, ooh, oh boy. What, you don't want to, oh, we don't want to go that deep and see what's going on in the mind of that person. Oh my God. What do you think?
I when I think about that person, I just feel like they were a person who hated everything.
Ooh,
I hate everything. I hate everyone. I hate being in this body. I hate the way the world sees me. I hate how these people get to live normal lives. I hate everything. Like that's just what that person just felt like to me. Like I hate everything. I hate everyone. Just hate, 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 hate.
shows an emperor here. How's it? Then got lovers here. Then we got okay. It's like this could be something going on with the household, maybe through the
It makes
upbringing
me
of the
wonder what
father.
happened in that school as well, because they went to that school.
Let's find it. Ask the question. Just ask spirit a question. Go ahead. In the mind.
Um, was this the place where they first told someone that they were transgender, and were they not received well for that?
Go be more specific. Be
Okay.
more specific.
Um,
Come
was
on, be
this
a
the
Matlock.
place Was this the place I first revealed myself and I was hated for it?
Okay, let's go ahead. Into my hand. Oh, oh shit. And he jumped out. He's jumping out the box. Let's see if we hear this conversation. Oh, this is blue. It says no cap. Oh, here we go. It says this bitch nasty. Uh-oh. Well respected as, oh, let's turn over. Ocean views and sunny days, hundreds on the dash. Hold on a sec, I'll tell you what that means. Let's see here. Political, one second. Be careful, they got a huge following, as in people give a damn. Hold on a second. As in political, as in streetwise, as in goat with the most. Put that to the side. I'm gonna ask some questions about this person in a second. They've been asking other spiritual teachers are deviation tools. These are psychics. I tell you what this means. They tapped in, but maybe playing sides and fishing. No, I'm saying, oh yeah. Now that part is just telling me I want to ask you how old was this person, because this is basically telling the person, in tune. Probably I'm hearing voice. You know how they say hearing voice and stuff like that. Very could be, but very popular streetwise. Could be talking to somebody older.
It makes me think if it was like a pillar in the community, maybe a principal, maybe a superintendent, maybe a teacher that everyone loved.
Okay, here we go. It says big on opinions, heavy on debating as a reputation, as in court, judgment, laws of the streets. Keep getting laws of the streets keep coming in the streets. Here we go. It says, gambling after hours event as in childhood activities. Sore loser. Crossing lines. Over talking, showing out. This is drama. Ooh, this is getting deep.
Were they bullied or molested by this person?
About to find out. You picking up some. That's my partner. We do everything together. As in party, drugs, sex, rage, crime,
Was
addict.
it grooming?
Arrested together, share spread, as in back to back, swagger, as in Gemini, that's like twins, stuck like glue. This is somebody probably grew up together.
So this is
You,
someone who is their friend.
or if you said somebody in the system, this could be childhood friends. You know how you can grow up and some be teachers and some could be police, some be, hey, during time. Here we go. It says questions not focused. It says questions not focused, built on false info. Here we go. As in ops, as in family involved. Too many blessings to be stressed and fishing, asking too many questions. That keep coming under similar words. Fishing, families involved, asking too many questions. Somebody probably been interrogated more than once before.
It makes me think maybe this person was their friend and they started to question what was going on with them.
A friend of authority, like the coach, people like, oh, you know how the parents be friends with the teacher? That's my child.
Like someone they trusted.
Yes.
And maybe they revealed to them, like, hey, because they're transgender.
It had to be somebody in that school. So the school,
yeah, maybe they didn't say I was trans at first. Maybe they said I was gay. And they felt like telling the parent or something like that.
Let's go. They answer here. They say they told me to leap off what you just said to parents. They played my peers. It was a setup. We wasn't supposed to leave. We skipped out. Plot twist. Look here, bitch. I am not the one to be speaking up. Go get your life. Feeling deeply. Here we go. It says based off of peers. Once again, peers is popping up. He say, she say. What you do for the block? or display acts of kindness with addiction holds. Now, what that mean? Somebody said, "What you do for me?" or "What you do for the block?" And
Mhm.
anytime sometimes addiction or anything that get people addicted to, right? Like, what you got to hold?
Mhm.
Why they got? Why you got to hold on them? It says organization ran by elders, bought in by trade or swindle, hostile takeover, as in family, by blood or force, or regulations of opinions of unions and government officials. And that's why the stuff come in based off of Pierce he say. So this is definitely, they're not in church. This is school. So this is something doing with somebody in that school and also
Somebody in
connected
that
to the,
school is dirty.
yeah, and the parents connected. It said, here you go. That dirty part. Girl, you so scandalous over everything. Please, baby. On a second. Be easy on me, daddy. Got you. Uh-oh. Man, ain't worried about a damn thing. We groovy over here as in trap real clean. Turn business as in portfolio. Look real grand because we stand behind everything we speak or do that rings names and bells. Now, we ain't talking about no trap. The trap can be what? The school.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh-oh. Turn so could this be, people, drug dealers turn what? They trap into car washes. So this school most likely could have been something before, years before, or if it's not the school, the people in the school. People that do secret groups, unions.
Yes.
And here it goes. And it says, I'm not caring as in repercussions, no respect as in rude, as in no remorse. Uh-oh. Big
They
gunner runner,
definitely.
well known,
Mhm.
swear by it. Could this be a policeman? It
A
says
policeman
job on the line.
on the school grounds.
People trying to compete, spy. It says, his last card. It says, I love you, girl. Can't you see that I'm in love with you? Can't keep playing. Things can get ridiculous on the low. Hell, even on the scene. So, could it have been a student in love? Mm-mm-mm. This sound like a circus.
It
This
sounded like
sound
a
like,
lot went on in that school when they were a kid going in that school.
polygamy. They show me in my head. They show me one of the TV shows. My kid, I don't God for me. My kids, they watch that all them damn shows on TV. But you remember that show? It was an old polygamy show, and it was based off of Utah. I think they took it was Sister Wives.
Yes, I know which one you're talking about.
I got the original just before the new stuff they got it now. But it showed like they had that thing where, inside the school, sometimes you can have hidden unions and groups and hidden in plain sight.
Mhm.
Um,
Could it be stuff that she was going through before she officially transitioned and
I
considered herself transgender, but she couldn't let
well
it
let's
go?
well let's okay. I want you to. You've been good so far. Just how we just tapped into that whole thing we overlooked when we seen on TV, and now we tapped into mine. So could this be bigger than the TV? Just telling, they trying to throw us off on the transgender part. You get what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
going
Okay.
deeper. Like, okay,
Okay.
we moving that part. That now look how all these cars are lining up. We're like, wait, this is deeper. So we're going to the stem. Like, what? This is deeper than something. Like now they ain't talking about this stuff. You hear what I'm saying? They got us throwing off all transgender.
Okay. My question is,
Okay,
what pushed you that morning?
okay. Playing mind games. The person talking knows the truth. Hold on a second. It says, why are you still here? No one's holding a tool or doughboy over you. That means, somebody, ain't nobody holding, sometimes a doughboy can be somebody you're probably scared of, you know what I mean? Or somebody, once again, authority. Tool is a tool, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody holding over you. So, here we go. Then it says, guilty, 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 as in dirty gloves. Hidden truth, as in three strikes. Uh-oh. This ain't the first time. Rapid vision, dreams vivid. I see death around the corner. Remember I said this person got to be a psych. I think they hearing voices, uh-oh. Probably going to psychosis. Not just that, but people, they sensitive and seeing things. They probably say, oh, why these kids keep asking or calling me another name? This is a suspect or gang. Uh-oh. Shaky on trusting so much. Secretly invested, but what? It says government officials has the last say. Political views as in court lords in jail. I've seen better results from someone else besides you or places. As in square business, as in rare case, as in sightseeing. This is somebody who's been well rounded. We got two different people. We got somebody, that's an authority. I'm like they have the authority. I know this MF did not just as in steal from my kids' plate, as in borrow or drain. Now, kids are not always kids. Kids can be people, but in this case, this is out the kids. And the energy could be the stealing part can be taking their lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
It said, I did what most won't. This world will eat you up. Wow, that's the last
I
card.
have a question.
Wow.
Did you think you were saving them?
And credit to repeat it again. I'm gonna do somebody say, I did what most won't. This world will eat you up. And then it landed on her. It says plain mind. It said plain things can get ridiculous on the low, hell, even on the scene. It's almost like it sounds like somebody made a threat. Cause I said before this was, you think she made a threat to somebody in that school party? So I told you I would come here. Uh-oh, listen to this. Look, I'm still working late for the fourth time in a row. Excuses of bum boy or girl. It says as in studio, like I'm in the studio, as in streets, as in AM 9 to 5 p.m., but it's midnight over and over. This is false. Somebody's lying to this person. Like, you keep lying about what you're doing. Hey, call homie over here so we can rat pack him out. Man, you all know everyone can sit. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, call homie over here so we can rat pack him out. Let me jump him. Man, you all know everyone can't sit at the same table, but it says everybody. Oh, they got me started. Everyone can't sit in the same room. It says anyway. Never bring good people around those not ready to grow. These individuals could easily start chaos and rumors war. You think they was invited?
Oh, I saw the beginning of the cameras. They shot down that door. They shot the glass through the door. So they definitely weren't invited. It's starting to feel like a person who was just tired of life. They wanted to take it out on somebody. And they had this thought in their heads. You know how
Do you think consider now when you stay in the moment, I want you to dig deep.
It's hard. This is
Yeah.
hard.
Not but so this is how you dig deep. Now keep thinking.
Okay.
We're ready to, because it's ready evident. We're ready to know he's at the school. We trying, like you said, we're trying to get into the what led up to that school. We already know that he shot, did what he did at the school. Where I don't know him, she did what they did at the school, but what led? It sounds like either this person is making threats to somebody, You think they could be? I'm trying. I was like, oh, you think is this got something to do with a love affair or something? You know, have you ever noticed in all the movies or TV shows where the regular metaphors, anytime anybody been molested or anything done wrong with anybody, anything somebody done, but normally they talk about that. What's the main thing they have people doing? What confronting? They what
Abuser.
abusing? What's that normally thing? Yeah. And what happens? What's the most thing you see them do? They I was what either they what on CSI they hunt them down, they stalk them, they leave
Yeah.
letters. These are the ones that's angry. You know the one. Oh my God,
Mhm.
you owe me.
And the
They go
person
back.
still doesn't admit it.
Yeah. And sometimes
They
a lot of cases
stupid.
people don't even be in the location. They just go back, take it back out on,
The
like you said, where it
people,
started
yeah,
from.
the place where it started from. Yeah.
But there you go. Look at that. Yeah. But it also shows now that's one that could be a good that could be a motive too. That's one. But the strange thing about it is it seems like this person has been talking to somebody. So
Talking to
could it
someone,
be
talking to themselves, honestly.
that too? But it seems like could it be, you know, how some people grow old. You like you say, go back. Could it be like I told you I was coming for you? Or this could be conversation I was held over the years.
Hmm.
Cause it seems like this is a love affair going. There's somebody having an affair. There's some kind of breakup going on. You know, I was watching a podcast and I think it's Hashan Campbell,
Mhm.
and they were saying how he was molested. And see they were all the podcasts that crack and joke, you know what they
Yeah.
going at it with each other. So they were saying one person said the reason why he's really it's like he's not so mad at the fact that he got molested, that's what they're saying. He's more mad because the guy's not thinking about him no more. I said, wow. You know, that's what
Yeah.
so it's like, and
The
some days in
grooming of
cases
it.
it happens like that.
Yeah, because of the grooming. They make them feel special. It's a
Yeah.
grooming tactic. They make them feel special. They make them feel like, they're the only person in the world that
Yeah.
matters, just to get what it is that they want to do, which is to abuse them. And then once they age out,
Hmm.
to the next victim, and you feel discarded, you know?
Yeah. And that could be a second motive. That could be something else too. You know, you see, you know, and guess what always happens? And they show in the movies. You know, they show the person, the victim, you know, through the victim eyes, you see the person look at the person do they watching their family. Like look at them little house on the prairie, you know, it's like
Yeah, and then you're looking at a monster that the world
yeah.
sees as a good person. That's enough to drive anybody crazy.
So you think that person could still be at that school
I mean, it's
also?
it's possible.
So could it be a principal or a teacher?
That's what
Interesting.
I feel like. It could be somebody who works at the school, who's a pillar in the community, or
Yeah.
someone who's a pillar in the
Long term.
community, and you know, they probably groomed you, and then when they groom you, they look for the child who has the most issues,
And you
the
know
one
what?
who's left out, the runt of the group, so to speak.
So in this case, a lot of times in that behavior, what we try to do is eliminate what our suitor likes. Children.
Hmm.
It's like hurt people. That's the energy I'm picking up. Like, okay, the, we'll go. I'll be CSI and stuff. We can. I like my greatest gift is the mind of people. But this is deep. You'd be amazed how deep we can get when you start thinking like that. The motives, like the behavior traits. See, this is stuff you would people do not hear about unless you go behind the scenes when they get to bring it in the therapist, and that's the deep. Depending how deep they want to get into. When you start digging, I've been damn pried my head open so many times with questions. So I'm used to
I
going.
feel like I hear something that says, "Why do you still look shiny?" And I That's
Mm-hmm.
real good. Like I feel like that's like something in me is like feeling like the person's like looking at them and feeling like, why do you still look shiny? Why do you still look clean?
Ooh, let's see here. We swap couples all the time, so what everyone in here knows. Oh, hold on a second. We swap couples all the time. So what? Everyone in here knows. But why so groupie? It says, as in big head, as in teasing, as in nasty eye, as in yucky walk, as in please, as in extra extra. This is somebody, you go somewhere, they're like, why you outside the court? Like everybody here know what's going on except for you. And you be like,
Mm-hmm.
now why show the eyeballing people? Like she all that. So this could be a situation where, let's keep going. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's go. Boy or girl, we are them bent F more than most on a daily heavy wide down. Man, stop telling people it's mine or mine's only or maybe. As in baby vibes, as in secret lovers. That can be. Stop telling people we've been sleeping, I touched you.
Mm.
It says first rodeo. The picture is very vivid. It says stop playing with my mind. This isn't my first rodeo. The picture is very vivid. So remember earlier in the cards, it was saying that somebody was asking too many questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is not my first verse. This definitely, I don't think this is the authorities. As I think it's somebody of authority asking another authority. You think. I don't want to mention this case, but it's a case is a very famous case. This person been but I said, Mom, I had to call my mama because my mom's in tune, and she said, yeah, it was a case where I don't even really give you hints. But I said the police, and it's similar to this. I said the police involved. Somebody got killed. A young boy got killed at school, and the way he got killed. 'Cause I went to a health behavior school, and we used to get restrained. And the way they restrained, they roll you up. In some school, they roll you up in a blanket. And during that
Was
time, the
this
young
the
boy
one
got
where
killed.
his organs was missing?
No comment. But and I said, this is stuff. Let's go behind closed doors. I said, you know what? There's there was authorities involved. Someone in that school. And also, they was involved with somebody that was in law enforcement. They was in cahoots. And not only that, I said I wanted them to find any traces of feces. A lot of times you don't hear about what goes on with people until you get caught in the case. That's why they can, when people get talking about, oh, I know what happened. I feel that, and a lot of these cases, when you find kids missing, they get molested.
Mm-hmm.
I think that boy was molested. I think this person is held overnight. It wasn't the first time used as always groups. You have men, women that they organize, they do these things. This has happened a lot of when you get behind, you don't see it until you get behind bars, you hear these stories. In these cases of growing up in the 80s, you see these, I'm going to tell everything. But I definitely, we hear it because these cases are similar. And don't nobody want to talk about anything unless you talk to the parents.
Like that case in the 80s of the brothers.
Ooh,
It was a famous case, and they killed their parents, and they asked them why, and they talked about the dad and what the dad would do to them. And then they asked, well, why did you kill the mom? He's like, well, I found out my mom knew and she did nothing about it. And they were
yeah.
just filled with rage. So they killed her too.
And let me tell you something. I don't want to, but that one case, and you can tell by the way the shoes was placed gently. Either the man, there was a man involved. There definitely was either as a child was raised by a woman, I'm seeing a grandmother figure, an elder, or a lot of times you see people OCD. There is somebody, and a lot of times you see people that are serial killers. In a sense, they had these traits of cleanness. You know what I mean? You have to, girl, you when you learn how deep I can get, I get to challenge some spirits come to me, but He's definitely. Now that you see, you pretty good. Yeah,
Like Jeffrey Dahmer with his
yeah, I'd say
like to do
yes,
that taxidermy stuff.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I feel there's somebody, childhood friends, probably group. You know, like I said, community group or secret societies. Just like you, let's go and get problems like the Ku Klux Klan that used to shows in the movies. You know, you had a school teacher, you had the baker man, the
Police,
police involved.
sheriff,
Yeah, they
yeah,
all in groups. I think there's something because you got to think about we're in a fucking schoolhouse. Who has that much time to kill a person and then sit there overnight, roll a body up, and that's a big ass blanket. That take a manpower.
yeah,
Nice and neat and put it back. There's some kind of machinery going on. There's more than one people. Security guard.
most
Someone has to have lock
definitely,
and key.
most definitely.
And that procedure where that, like I said, me growing, it was something about me seeing that, by me being in that behavior school. Like I said, when I got, they used to restrain us. I never got the blanket, but I remember that time. Then that era when the kids going to group homes got died in that because when they were restrained, they had the hog tie and they rolled you up in a blanket. So when I
Oh my
seen it, why this blanket? Oh my God. That's how I knew right then and there. Someone, either a Boy Scout or either was some kind of detention center of authority did that. Somebody also, like I said, I can, ooh, ooh, my head, I think some kids, they was molested, nobody want to say it. I think they said found blood. I think they found feces. You want to get into it. Uh,
God.
a lot of people they found like that when it comes to, they quit to tell you the women get raped, but the men be raped too.
Yeah,
Sodomized. That's where they get sodomized.
yes, most definitely.
I feel that person was choked out. It wasn't just killed. I would feel it was choked and put to sleep. 'Cause they would have heard screaming inside the building. A lot of times you see that done in penitentiary, like the jailhouse and stuff. Like you see stuff like that, or you see a lot of that stuff dominate. They would knock you out before you see this. Oh, gee, this stuff we digging deep. This is mm-mm, that is these stories. Now, if you go, now we look we young when we see on the news. Woo, this goes on more than we know, and they only give us bits and pieces.
And try to tie it up in a nice little bow to open and shut case, and then the world just
Mhm.
keeps going on. Yeah.
Wow, that was cool, man. You made my day because I didn't think I'd sit here. You really made me because I was going to sit here like they would just sit here and I said, God be with me and take a leap of faith because knowing Charles would be here with me. I said, I'm going to go ahead and sit here and at least warm up the page and never know who'll come on here. And that was cool. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm gonna have to break out the Florida water after this.
Oh, look. Oh, my bell holding up the phone. But yeah, I will. I see. I'm saying, I'm giving you my TikTok information right now. Be careful, cause girl, it's a lot of people that got my page on there. They stole, use my name. Hold on a second. Where are you? They using my name. And if there's somebody hit you up telling you want to read and all this stuff, like, girl, you like that.
Trust me, I know.
That is not me. Hold on a second. Let's see here.
Sometimes I play around with them for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
I remember one of them was like, "Oh, well, just send me pictures of your hands." I said,
Yeah.
"Okay." So I Google up hands, and then I screenshotted it, sent it to them. And they're like, "Okay, awesome," and it'll be $50. And I'll be like, "But you said that you had a message for me." And they're like, "Well, yes,
Yes.
my gift doesn't come free." And I'm like, "So you're trying to hustle me?"
I always
I
tell
go
some
back and
people.
forth. I had one of them, they snapped at me. Like,
Yes.
you're a fucking liar. I'm like, it takes one to know one.
Yes. that's one thing, but some people are like y'all be knowing, so y'all should know by now. It's 2000. Asking people questions like really dig deeper. This with anything like yeah, play with them.
Well, I mean,
That's a
that's the
turn.
thing because many people are awakening right now. So
Hmm.
they don't know. They don't know. And a lot of people don't really talk about these things. Or when you do try to ask questions, you'll get the, well, ask your ancestors and all this. I remember I was following this person and they were, they had a post and
Hmm.
the things that they were talking about, was like hoodoo practice stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when you're pregnant, don't go to a funeral,
Oh Lord.
or don't hold a baby while you're menstruating, and and then some people were in the comment section asking why,
Yeah.
and then you had some people on there who were like, oh well, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, and I'm like, will y'all stop this? Like, if
So
they're asking, obviously they don't know, and obviously something in their spirit is telling them that they should know, so they're asking. The least you could do is tell them, and then
you
they were
got a
like,
couple things. Oh, go ahead.
and so the person was like, oh well, mm, when you're initiating to Palo Santo, you wouldn't do that, Santa Maria, and I'm like, I understand that, but this isn't that. This is like
It's
hoodoo.
2000. Yeah.
This is hoodoo. You black, that's your birthright. Hoodoo is your birthright if you're black. Like, stop. Like, everybody deserves to know these things. And for some people, they don't know these things because it wasn't passed down to them. Like, it took
Mm.
me a while to realize, like, yo, my mom could have taught me some things. I remember being a little girl watching her and my aunt and my uncle do freezer spells,
Yes.
and it took me learning this to remember and be like, oh, y'all used to do that. Y'all used to
Yeah.
do this. Y'all could have taught me that. Y'all could have helped give me something to learn and do this and do that. And then it's just this information that I feel like, yes, you got to gatekeep some things, but certain things that it's our birthright, like, please, because spirituality is what has helped us be able to survive and thrive.
Hmm. It's a tricky world.
So yeah, so they don't know sometimes when somebody's sliding into their DMs and
Mm.
saying, "Hey, this," and then sometimes it sounds so good that you don't know, and then you don't know. Sometimes you really just don't know.
No, stop. Like, stop. It's just, I mean, at this point, what I'm saying, like, at this point, like, it's like now, like, like you said, now it's like it's been very evident they showing that people are doing it, not just with spirituality, but it's like now, it's like, be careful with anything, like, way people
Oh,
fly,
these
it's a trend.
scammers are scamming
Yeah.
everything.
I'm like, be careful, double check, just at least try. Like, come on,
It's
like, don't be
crazy.
surprised somebody in your DM, like, come on, like, like, be more alert if it's that DM, like, shh,
Yes,
it,
that's why I notice with a lot of these spiritual people now, with the whole, you can get the whole verified check mark. So now some of them were like, they got themselves check marks. They could be like, so anybody who's coming to you that's not me, they don't have that check mark, it's not me. Because they got tired of telling people so many times, like, they're scammers. I would never come to your, like, it's so many people. It's crazy.
I
They do it
tell people
all the
I talk to,
time.
I say, if you don't see this face or hear the voice, the only time you give me by phone if you choose to have me by phone. But I don't do all that text me. That's no, you're gonna see me. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me. That way, if anything happens between there, that's one thing. But anybody else, no, 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 no. That's whoever you talk to. I don't know who that is, but you can be loud and direct.
The scammers are scamming. It don't matter. Any little thing they feel like they can do, they will do. I had one. I thought, like, snapped at me. You're a fucking lie. I'm like, well, it takes one to know one, sweetie.
Yeah,
And then I just blocked them. Like, it's crazy out here. But
but
it's
you know,
sad because not even the spiritual community, you can have that. But it's been around for ages. Scam has been
Yeah.
around for ages.
Well, now it just the thing about it is it's like the social media scam. Like I think like with TikTok, 'cause I didn't really see it much on Instagram. So I got on TikTok. That's why I got exposed to a lot more.
Hmm.
But I said like, see, you know what? I don't really blame them, but the type of like how they making able to use your page, make the same page. I said it's they only doing what social that platform is allowing them to do. 'Cause they see the 10 pages of making your name and you're using your videos
Yeah, they don't care. They
and
don't care.
oh report it. You report. Oh, give us a while to get back to give you. And
Exactly.
it take baby. You see
Meanwhile, you giving an important message that the world needs to hear, and all it takes is somebody reporting it
it.
or a few words to trick the algorithm, and then they shut you down for 7 days. Like, make it make sense.
They shut you down quick on there. Shut you down. And then they like go start over. Like, wow, that shit is really will play on your mental on there. Cause it's like the way you take your page down is so quick. I mean, you can sit there and have like 100, and they like take it so fast. Like, oh, do it again. Like it took me almost a year to get this. That's how they do it. And what they do, that's what made people go crazy. Like then they're like literally like slicing their freaking wrist to the blood drop
Hmm.
to get them views overnight. Because I didn't understand it. Like, how's they doing that? I got behind that. I said, I see. Because you really don't get paid for nothing, at least on TikTok, unless you are sponsored
Yes.
or unless you want to get gifts all day or through your business. If you have a business on there. But through the views, you really have to, like I said, let's use some big time TikTok where you're getting 100,000. Because for you to even get paid, you gotta get 1,000 views on your video, and you get a fraction of a penny for 1,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off because the trends that catch on are started by Black people, especially Black women.
Hmm.
But copy, paste, put on a white face, and voila, you're erased from the algorithm. You purposely put all the way to the bottom.
I don't know. It's tricky on that. It's very tricky, tricky, tricky. And it's
Well, do
based
you
like
do little
Hollywood.
dances or something? Or
I
maybe
would do.
like,
I be doing everything. You do everything on it. I don't did some stuff. You go in there and you trip out. Oh my god! That from what I see, it's really like you against the machine, and it's like the system, like Hollywood. I think them people know they watch you.
mm,
They sit and watch you. It's all it takes to hit one button and let them people. I think they pick and choose definitely who they let go through there.
most definitely.
They pick and choose. I
Most
think some.
definitely.
Unless you can beat the system as far as like the world catch it, they can't control how many people say, oh shit, it took off faster than I thought. But other than that, they like to say, getting on here, I got here. The few times I've been on here lately, I'm like, ain't nobody been on a whole hour. Only one, two people came through here. That's bullshit, girl. You would sit there, we'd be online some day, be like three people. They're like, the people like, oh my God, there's no way you do so to do work. And you, girl, on TikTok, you been on live for hours. Some people will be sitting there just eating cereal, have 1,000 people on there. Every day it's like, we talking like this? It be just like this, like I said, zero. But how's it that we got zero people on here? Been on live for an hour and 38 minutes.
It's that algorithm. That algorithm is tricky. You gotta learn how to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
You
I want
gotta
to say,
learn how to beat it.
so that's why I'm just coming here. So just come in here and sit and hopefully catch on. Something click up on here. So let's say get 530 people. But yeah, just keep coming like this and I'm talking. Hopefully one day I have get 530 people on here. Cause
But I
it's not easy.
definitely think you can do it.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah, if you do like celebrity readings,
No, we do
readings
it all.
about different zodiac signs, and you have, especially if you have like specific time frames where you show up. Oh, I
That's the
definitely
time
do it.
frame. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do. If I get on here, look, you can get people on here, girl. I'm telling you, I don't care. You tell a neighbor, stranger, say just subscribe. Get at least 5 pictures. Just come on. And yeah, I try to start coming here by 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock in the morning for sure. My main time people catch me on live by 11 o'clock. You know, by 11 I'm on there. And then they know by 6 o'clock I'm in the afternoon. They know to see me throughout the day. But yeah,
Yes, a good time schedule that helps. But yeah, all these algorithms treat black content creators just garbage, unfortunately. But you got to keep pushing on because you got a message. And I definitely feel that you can break the algorithm.
I'm about to find out.
This was an amazing, amazing time.
I
I'm
will let
so
this one
glad.
stay up so you can go back and see this video if you want to. So I let it
Oh,
stay
yes,
up
most
there.
definitely.
Yeah, tell your
Please.
friends, girl, look at they can hear you tapping in. Yeah, 'cause that was some good that was some good topics. That was a good it took us there.
And
So
it
yeah.
definitely taught me the I feel like the lesson for tonight is don't just look at the surface. Peel back. Don't look at what people are pointing to tell you to look into.
Mhm.
Peel it back and look at what your intuition is trying to show you.
That's what they call it the rabbit hole show. SB. Yeah.
Period.
Go out there, go look on that Brim Thug 88, and even if you forget to look on the videos, you can see my TikTok information on the videos on YouTube
I'm
on the
gonna
channel.
follow you right after I get off of here. You have a blessed rest of your night, Queen.
You too. Good night. Bye bye.
Okay.
I hope they save this one.